So you want to learn how to grow a faceless Instagram account and how to make money while doing it. I'm going to be taking you through all the steps that you need to know to making sure you are successful at making a faceless Instagram account. Now, some points we're going to be going over today are consistency, multiple accounts, editing skills, where to find this content, what niche, and number 6, delegation. With that being said, you're probably wondering what my background is with actually scaling a faceless Instagram account. I've done it with 2 accounts. I've grown them over to both 40,000 followers and over 25,000 followers with 2 accounts, and I've only done 2 accounts. So I've never gone over the 2 account mark. If I wanted to do it again, I probably could grow another account to that figure of number, or I could probably even go past it. But I'm gonna be walking you guys through how exactly I did it so you guys can replicate it and make money from it. I actually never made money from it. I never got invited to Instagram's influencer program, and I'm pretty sure you actually have to be invited to that, or you might be able to apply nowadays. I don't know the exact terms on that, but you can definitely make money through Instagram. And we're really gonna be talking about sponsors here, and that's what we really wanna grow the account to, is to be big enough where people ask you to be posted on your Instagram account, which would be a sponsor. And so as you can see here on this slide that I have over 8 million accounts reached on this one account, and this was just in 1 month of posting. You're probably wondering what type of content I actually posted on this account. It was actually SNL content, and it was the weekend update, I'm pretty sure. And with this account, I was posting probably twice a day, and that's where we get into the consistency slide. Now, I was posting twice a day for this account. Now, while also running this account, I was running another account that was a Family Guy account, where I was only posting Family Guy clips. And on this Family Guy account, I reached over 3 million people in just 1 month. It was a little bit less than the SNL Instagram account, but why I talk about consistency is that, you really gotta make sure you're posting either twice or 3 times a day. That's just gonna help scale the account more quickly and show Instagram that you're being active, as well as interacting with the comments and sharing your posts on your stories. Now, we only posted Reels, and we're not posting actual normal posts on these accounts because Reels go out to about 89% of new people that don't follow you. You could actually see that report in Instagram's blog. But we also drove traffic through description too, asking people to share with their friends and also drop us a follow if they thought this content was funny. You're definitely going to want to ask people in the description to actually share and follow you. Now, let's talk about giving credit. Now, I would recommend actually tagging them on Instagram if you're using someone's content and you're throwing that back up on Instagram and repurposing it. There's a couple of legal issues there. I don't really know the whole legal rule book with that about reposting content. I know most creators don't really care nowadays, especially as it spikes their content too, driving more views to their platform. But if I was you, I would check into that and give credit where credit's due, just to be safe. Now, the reason we did multiple accounts was to actually see which one would scale faster and targeting the right demographic. Now, the reason that we didn't even scale these accounts further and monetize them is because we actually transferred them over to personal accounts for some of our clients, and they ended up using these accounts because it fit their demographic. But by posting different content, you might get different results. So even though we thought, hey, maybe Family Guy might pull in more guys, maybe it brought in more girls. So you don't really know what the content and the demographic it's bringing. So by having multiple accounts and posting different type of content, you actually see which one scales faster and has a different demographic, which makes it easier to actually market yourself when people want to post an ad on your channel. Now, for editing, I edited it all in Premiere Pro. I know a lot of people actually use CapCut nowadays, and I'm pretty sure CapCut's actually owned by TikTok. So if you want to do a faceless TikTok account, it might be wise to use CapCut, as it might push your video stronger than, let's say, editing on Premiere Pro or DaVinci or any other platform. But I used Premiere Pro because I was comfortable with it. If you know CapCut, I recommend doing it on CapCut. Premiere Pro is just easiest for me, especially editing long YouTube videos. And that brings us into actually where to find this content. Now, we were finding a lot of this content from YouTube. YouTube is the go-to spot to find this content. I would not go anywhere else. And we were using this platform called YouTube 4K Video Downloader. I will actually add the link to the 4K Video Downloader in the bottom of this video so you can actually use it for yourself. I'm not sponsored by them in any way. I've just used it for years and it's been great. I've had 0 issues with it and I really recommend it. Yes, now you can grab content from other places like Instagram or TikTok and download it on a sketchy website on Safari or Google. I don't really recommend doing that since these websites are pretty sketchy and I've really had bad experiences with them, especially downloading it. Now, what niche should you stick to? More educational / motivational is going to bring in a lot more money than the entertainment. Now, that's because the educational and motivational content brings in buyers. So these people are really looking for courses or things to buy that might help their business, their life in some way. Now, if you're posting only entertainment content, your account might grow a lot more quickly. But here's the catch. You're not going to get as much money from sponsors on your account because your demographic is so big. For example, you might have a split 50% male and a 50% female on the entertainment account. But when you go to the motivational account, you might have a 79% male and the rest is female, while a lot of them being younger in their 20s to 30s. While this entertainment account might have a very split demographic in all categories, all the way from 18 to 65. So just having that wider demographic just makes it really hard to actually monetize your account. Going that educational and motivational route is definitely a way to go. But once again, it's very hard to grow a educational / motivational account, as I've tried it once and I got the account up to 10,000 followers. I was just posting way too much and I was spending way too much time on it. While doing the entertainment accounts, I grew those a lot more quickly with a lot less effort. Now when it actually comes to finding people to do it for you, I recommend going to Fiverr or Upwork. Once again, I'm not sponsored by any of these companies. I've just used them before, and I know actually on Fiverr, you can actually go search YouTube AI automated account, and there's people that will actually do it for you for really cheap. And they will even do Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever platform that you're thinking of. Or you can even get a VA on Upwork that will actually post for you and make all the content for you too. So when talking about delegating the workout, you definitely can. It will just cost you a lot more money in the front end, and it won't guarantee results. Now, there's a lot of other platforms that you can actually go to actually find people that will do it for you. These are just the two that I recommend. So going back to the second page here, we talked about consistency, multiple accounts, where to find this content, editing skills, what niche, and delegation. So we covered all the topics that you need to know to actually grow a faceless Instagram account. And if you're wondering how you're actually going to find sponsors, these people will actually come to you once you get big enough on your account. They will actually ask you to actually throw up a post about them or about their company in return for X amount of money. But if you like this video, I'm dropping more videos like this all the time. I'm actually gonna be dropping one of these on Snapchat, also on TikTok, and also on YouTube. And subscribe down below to make sure you don't miss out on those.